Hi guys, my name is Zoe and welcome back to my channel, or welcome here if you're new. So for today's video, I just thought I'd sit down with you guys and I haven't done these in a very long time, but I thought I'd just do one of my hashtag real talk videos with you guys. I really like this sitting down video format, which is really funny because I also like doing vlogs for you guys, so it's just an alternation. But yeah, so I thought I'd come back today and just do a real talk video with you guys. Yeah, so I don't know, today I just wanted to talk about like a variety of things. So I don't know if you guys have heard of this, but there's this personality test called the Enneagram. And so now when I first heard of it, I was a little wary because it sounds a lot like astrology, and you know, I'm not into that at all. I don't believe in it or whatever, but it sounded a little, you know, a little dodgy, but I was like, okay. And so I eventually, you know, I heard a bit more about it, and it kind of sounded, you know, interesting. And so I took the test, and I don't have all the exact like details. I mean, if you guys want me to do a video on that completely, I'll do it. But yeah, so there's basically how it is there's different personality types. So it ranges, I think it's 1 to 9 or 1 to 7. I think it's, yeah, 1 to 7. And so each number is a different personality type. So personally, I'm a 3 on the Enneagram, and so 3 is the helper. And so yeah, I don't know how much more to say, but yeah, so 3 is the helper, and so you just, you know, you're always trying to help others, and sometimes it's bad though, because it's sometimes you're really trying to people please, and you really care about the opinions of others, about the things that you do. But yeah, 3 is the helper, and then I think 7 is like the self-motivated. I don't know, I could be completely wrong, but I can do a whole video on it. But yeah, so there's different things, and then there's also wings. So that's, for example, if you're like, I don't know, a 5, Enneagram 5, but then you have balance wings of 2 and 7 or whatever it is, so that means your second and your third highest are 2 and 7. And so I just have balance wings, I think it's like 6 and 7, I don't know, just it said balance wings, so like, okay. But yeah, so I thought it's super interesting, and yeah, and so it really can help you, especially if you're wondering why you're doing certain things. That sounds bad, but like why certain things affect you in a certain way. Like for me, for example, I really do, and it's not sometimes it can be a super bad thing, but I really do care about other people, but especially a lot of the times what they think of me, and I really, when I do certain things, I don't want to hurt anyone or offend anyone. And so sometimes that translates in me sometimes not saying what I really want to say, or in me sometimes not wanting to do something, but then still or waiting until the very last possible minute to say I can't do it because I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings. And so it's really helpful, so you guys should totally check that out. Completely random, but I thought I'd share it with you guys. But yeah, so that's the Enneagram, and so with that, that's the whole, you know, people pleasing and trying not to hurt others, and so sometimes that's a good thing, because, you know, you're really cognizant of other people's feelings and emotions. But then other times you sometimes slow down yourself or hinder yourself from doing certain things because you care too much about what other people think, or you don't want to hurt someone else. So just thought I'd share that with you guys. Then with that, I wanted to talk about just like, you know, this used to be such a big word, I don't even know if it's a thing anymore, but FOMO. I'm sure you've heard of it, but just like, it stands for the fear of missing out. And I think so often it's so easy to be wanting, and with this comes comparison, and I've actually done a podcast episode on this. Sorry, also I feel like I'm always like talking about the podcast and stuff, but that's because I'm so excited about it. Anyway, so there's fear of missing out, right? And so this is when you see other people doing something cool, or you see a couple of your friends going and doing something cool, and then you know, you get envious of them, or you're missing out, or or what's the word, or you're afraid of missing out, or I don't know if that makes sense, but it's basically just fear of missing out. And so I saw this on someone's video. They were just talking about like hacks about something, but there's also JOMO, okay? So now, hear me out. So this is just joy of missing out. And so I think sometimes we get so focused on the fear of missing out and that we don't want to miss out on something that we forget about the joy of missing out, and that sometimes you miss out on something because of a certain reason, and you might have been miserable at that thing, and also you've got to remember that comparison, you can't be comparing your life to someone else's. I actually let me get it quickly, hold on, sorry, I just need to, there we go. So I wrote this in my bullet journal, and I think it's so important. Okay, hold on, I'll try, hold on, yeah, here we go. So, I don't know, I think it's too exposed. There we go, just this. I don't know if you can see it. Anyway, so it says, don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and the moon. They shine when it's their time. Whoa, I think that is such a powerful thing. And comparison is one of those things where you can't be comparing your life to someone else because you're in different stages. Oftentimes you're comparing your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel, and so just with that is, sometimes if you're feeling, if you're feeling that FOMO, as it is said, maybe try and twist that, to joy of missing out. And so I've had to do this with myself lately, is just to say, okay, well, why am I feeling this way? Is this true? The feelings that I feel, are they actually valid? I mean, okay, your feelings are valid, but are they true? And just coming back to this, because I think this is so powerful. And then there's this other quote, and it's by Anne Lamott, or I think it's like Mama Lamott, I don't know. I found this ages ago, and I recently thought of it, and so I was trying to search for it, and then I found it. So here it is, and so it's pretty long, so buckle up. Said, oh my god, what if you wake up someday and you're 65 or 75 and you never got your memoir written, or you didn't go swimming in the warm pools and oceans all those years because your thighs were jiggly and you had a nice big comfortable tummy, or you were just so strung out on perfectionism and people pleasing that you forgot to have a big juicy creative life of imagination and radical silliness and staring off into space like when you were a kid. It's going to break your heart. Don't let this happen. Wow, I think this is such a powerful quote, and it's just, it really, I mean, going back to being the Enneagram 2, it really just, inspires me, and just like, do your own thing, you do you, is something that I've heard said, and that I used to say, but just you do you, and so what if your tummy's a little more jiggly, or your thighs a little more big or jiggly than you'd like, so what if you've got that big pimple on your face? Still show up, still do those things that you want to do, because at the end of the day, when you're 65 or 75 and you haven't done those things, you're gonna regret it, and so just with this, it's the joy of missing out. So what if someone else is doing something different? You do your own thing, don't wait for things to be a certain way. Just go for it and just do it, like the Nike slogan, but just do it, and just so what if people think a certain thing about you? And I'm saying this to you as much as I'm saying it to myself, because as well with me, so what if someone thinks something about me, their thoughts really don't affect my life, unless obviously there's someone super close to me, and then their opinions really matter. But usually the people whose opinions I'm trying to find, or that I want to be better, are people who don't know me that well and are completely random, and honestly, in all honesty, are probably not even thinking about me. So yeah, I just thought I'd sit down and share that with you guys, and just, you know, just talk about it. Super quick video, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on your post notifications so that you get a notification every time I post a new video. Also follow me on Instagram at its_Zoe_licious, and at the Project Lumiere. That's just and something I've started, and it's just me on my journey becoming fully content in who I am. So yeah, yeah, don't forget to do that, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.